What's up, everybody? Matt here out at Eagle Creek today, and Tim, the toolman Frank, and I are going to be starting tile today. We're going to start in this laundry room, and today we're going to show you how we install HardieBacker board. So anyways, let's run out here and check this out. We got this trailer all cleaned out, looking nice. Got about 20 sheets of backer board. Got our mortar here, thanks to Jenny over at Lowe's. She hooked it up. We filled the back of this trailer full. And thanks to my brand new 8-ply radials here, we were able to scoot this stuff on out to Eagle Creek and not blow the belts out of the side of the tire. All right, so let's run back up in here. And this laundry room right here that you can see behind me, we got about 105 square foot right now. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to lay the backer board out here dry. I'm going to try to cut it with the shears I've got, and then we will be mixing up the thinset mortar outside, applying that to the floor and screwing it down, and then we'll move on. We got the master bath, a guest bath, and an upstairs bath that we also have to do today. All right, guys, so we got a few pieces of backer laid out here on the floor. I said we were going to dry fit them first, and then we'll mix up our mortar, lay them, and screw them down. So we got a strip over here that we need to measure and cut for. That's going to be 26 3/8. We're going to rip that. We'll probably cut it 26 1/8 to allow a little bit on the edges. You don't want to put the backer board tight all the way up against the studs. Give it just a little bit of breathing room as by manufacturer specs. So let's run out here to the sawhorses, and I'll show you how we've been cutting this backer board with these Porter cable shears. We're out here in the garage on the horses. Tim's got us loaded up with a piece of HardieBacker board, and I said we were going to measure 26 3/8. So let's go 26 1/8 to give us a 1/4 inch of breathing room. And we will just mark a line all the way down through here. And I'm gonna let Tim run these shears right here. He's never run them before, so I'll let him run those and cut this baby off. All right. Fabulous. All right, guys, you saw it. Tim just cut this effortlessly. And one reason I like using the shears the best is because it doesn't create that silica dust, is what they say comes off here. You get that in your lungs, and then you get coughing, and your worker starts saying that you've got a tile dust lung or something, even though it's just from a cold you had a couple months ago. But you know how that goes on these job sites. All right, guys, we got our piece cut back up here in the laundry room. I'm going to put my cut edge along the wall. There we go. That's a pretty perfect fit right there. And everything doesn't have to be 100% perfect. We are going to tape these seams with the proper backer board mesh tape to prevent the tile from cracking along the seams, as per manufacturer spec again. I'm just doing what the HardieBacker manufacturer asked me to do, and then throwing in a couple tips of my own that makes the job easier. We got all the backer board laid out, properly staggered, everything cut around the register. Everything's ready to go. Right there we're gonna have a threshold, a stair nose that goes out into the office. So everything's ready to pull this back up, mortar it down, and screw it down to the floor. So let's go out here in the garage, and I'll show you where Tim is actually mixing the mud right now. So here's Tim out here. He's mixing the mud. We're using a polymer enriched mortar since we're bonding this down to plywood. I don't think that it's 100% important to use the polymer enriched. You could probably just use a thinset since you're screwing it down. And this mortar is more just for a base, kind of to keep everything smooth and help the tile from cracking per the manufacturer's instructions. So now we've got our mortar mixed up. We mixed it a little bit thinner so that we can work it out under here and the backer board won't absorb too much moisture and dry too quick. Now I'm going to grab these pieces and pull them up and just work my way from this back back out to that door. Okay, so the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mud and I'm going to go ahead and dump me out a nice section right here. And I'm going to actually just use my Schluter Dietra trowel here. It is 11/64 by 11/64. Alright, you're going to treat this just as if you were troweling the mortar out under tile. You want all your lines to go in the same direction to avoid having air pockets under the backer. All the air can get out through the lines. So we've got it pressed in here. Now I'm just going to take my trowel, pull it out to the edge. Okay, so once you have your mud all troweled out, now you can grab your piece of Hardie that you took out of here, slam it up against the wall like that if you want to. And I'm just going to reapply these pieces, and they're going to move around a little bit, and I'm just going to walk it out. Alright, I got this piece down in the mortar, and now I'm going to screw it down with these 1¼ inch backer on screws that I bought up at Lowe's. These are specifically for the HardieBacker. Make sure you get these. Don't get the ones for the Wonder Board or Durock if you're actually using the cement fiber board. They come with a T25 bit. I've already got one equipped to my drill. We'll save that one for later. All right, I'm going to show you exactly how I put these in. Not like that. Okay guys, so you see how I got this screw flush to the surface. You do not want to over tighten these. It'll go through the board and push it back up. You'll have to pull the screw out and redo it. So make sure you do not over tighten them. And also when you're putting the screw near the edge, you don't want to get too close to the actual edge or corner of the board or it will crack and break off. Sounded like the drill just cracked and about broke off, didn't it? We got all the backer board down in the laundry room, and now we're going to use this cement board fiber tape, and we're going to tape these seams, and we're going to use the same mortar that we used to put under the HardieBacker board, and just put it down just like you would in sheetrock. All right, we're going to lay the fiber cement tape out. It has a sticky back, which may or may not stick to this very well. Cut it with my razor knife. Put it right in there, put the mud, press that mud into any crack that might be. Tim's over there messing with the cords. And then you're done. All right, I got all the fiber cement taped down, mud all smooth, and now I'm ready for the next step, and that will be in the next video, which will be laying the tile. I appreciate every one of y'all for joining me today and watching my video on how to put down this HardieBacker board. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss another video. I post every other day, and I will see y'all in the next video.